It's football time in the Low Country. After months of careful negotiation, the Onondaga County Executive's Office has agreed to put forward funds that will enhance the fan experience at the War Memorial while modernizing the 65-year-old arena towards AHL standards. Over the past decade, hundreds of kids across the country have taken up martial arts. 2 years after playing his last game with the River Dogs, catcher Luis Torrens is back in the Holy City. When people think of the fastest sport on grass, they think of soccer, field hockey, or lacrosse. However, the Irish sport of hurling is on the rise and is taking the Low Country by storm. News 2 checked in with the Charleston Hurling Club to see how the sport has taken off in the Holy City.
Gotta be talking to each other.
For the past 5 years, the Charleston Hurling Club has developed a strong core of players that embrace the Irish pastime. Some think this rapid rise is due to the game's proud traditions on the Emerald Isle.
Every county in Ireland, all 32 counties, have a team. There's Crow Park in Dublin, which will hold about 100,000 people. Everybody buys tickets. It's our Super Bowl when you get to the All-Ireland final.
Richie Jennings came to Charleston all the way from Dublin. Joining the club shortly after its founding, Jennings is fascinated by the growth and diversity of the club.
We got people from the Citadel, we got men in their 50s, we got more people coming over from Ireland, we got girls. We've got about 8 girls now. We almost have enough for a full girls team.
Others pick up the sport to achieve athletic glory.
You really don't get an opportunity, for me at 30, to find a sport where you can travel to other cities and play other states and get to compete for trophies.
Some play the game to meet new people in the Holy City.
We're also a very social club, so we meet out a lot. We'll meet out at bars, we'll meet out at some of the meeting events that we have here, or just meet over at someone's house just to sit and chat and have a few beers.
For those looking to step on the field, it is very easy to get involved.
Totally welcome for anybody to come give it a shot. We practice every Wednesday at Maple Park downtown.
Our main coach takes a lot of the new people off to the side, teaches them the basic skills, and then they jump in with the rest of us, get more involved with the team as a whole.
The club currently has 45 members and is still looking to grow. Also, the club won the 2015 U.S. Gaelic Athletic Association Southeast Championship. On the hardwood, one local athlete has been the X factor for Lemoyne women's basketball over the past 2 seasons. Even though she only stands at 5'4", CNS grad Michaela Roberts has more to her game that makes her stand above the rest. Right down the street from SU, one Cicero North Syracuse grad has made her mark at Lemoyne College. Michaela Roberts has led the Dolphins with 12 points per game over the last 2 seasons. Even though she is only 5'4", the sophomore took home Northeast 10 Rookie of the Year honors last year. Yet Roberts feels that her teammates deserve all the credit.
I just like to help the team more. If your team's winning, then you're doing the right job.
Seeing her skill at the high school level, head coach Gina Castelli jumped at the chance to have Roberts join the Dolphins.
My first year, she was into her sophomore year, and this was a player that we really, really liked. I thought she possibly could play at the Division I level, so it was something that we just tried to stay on as much as possible.
And playing in the Northeast 10 Conference has enhanced the sophomores' love of the game.
The NE10 is very competitive, a team you can't take lightly. We just have to come every game and work really hard. I'm really competitive, I really want to win.
Even though Michaela has played basketball for many years, one person has had the biggest impact on her love of the game.
It was my grandpa when I was really young. He's always tried to put basketball in my hand. We shoot a lot, him and I, at a gym, and he helps me with my game a lot. But he'll tell me, make sure you follow through, and he'll, support me.
With her grandpa and the rest of the family just 14 miles away, Roberts feels their presence makes it easier to play her game.
Being able to go home on weekends and my family being able to come up and watch every single home game is great.
Just 6 games into the 2017 season, Roberts already has a strong set of goals for the new campaign.
I think we have a really good team this year. I want to win the NE10 league and make it to the NCAA tournament. That'd be really cool.
The sophomore looks to continue her hot streak as the Dolphins host in-state rival St. Rose tonight at 5. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tim Scott, and after a big win over Maryland in the Dome on Monday, Syracuse travels down to Miami to square off against one of the nation's toughest teams. In a battle of unbeatens and Hall of Fame coaches, the Orange faces second-ranked Kansas in the Hoop Hall Invitational on Saturday. The Orange has won its first 6 games this season, but has only 1 victory against a Power 5 school. 1 week ago, Syracuse won only by 8 against the Toledo Rockets, but that same Toledo team faced Kansas yesterday, and they lost by nearly 40 points. Syracuse has not beaten the #2 team in the country since it beat Pitt back in 2003. Head coach Jim Boeheim feels this young team has plenty of growing to do before Saturday's squabble.
Some games, and this is another one. It's a long way to go. We have a great team coming up next, and you know, we know there's going to be some really tough games ahead, and you know, they're doing everything they can. They're working hard.
Well, for the first time since his NFL debut in 2004, Eli Manning will not be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. With the Giants off to a 2-9 start this season, Coach Ben McAdoo benched the longtime starter in favor of backup Geno Smith. As the Giants prepare to face the Raiders on Sunday, Manning says that he will do his best to help the team from the sidelines.
I'll be a good teammate. You know, I don't like it, but it's part of football. You handle it, and do my job.
Well, for the first time since last season, SU women's basketball is back in the top 25. The Orange is ranked number 25 in this week's USA Today poll. Syracuse has burst out of the gates with a perfect 6-0 record. The Orange plays Northwestern in the ACC Big Ten Challenge in the Dome on Thursday. And for the first time in his 15-year NBA career, LeBron James was ejected from a game. LeBron yelled at the ref for not giving him a foul call, and not only did he get rebuffed, but he also got the heave-ho from the official from the game. At the time, King James had 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists in just 28 minutes of action. Even without LeBron on the floor, the Cavaliers still edged out the Heat in Cleveland, 108-97.
Okay, Timmy, so if Syracuse is going to pull off the upset down in Miami against Kansas on Saturday, how do they do it?
Well, I think the big key is going to be three-point play. Syracuse only shot 3 of 18 from beyond the arc, and I think the big thing for Syracuse is try to get the ball to the outside. Tyus Battle and O'Shea Brissett really need to hit their threes. It can be very important for them to find space around the arc.